So what is the actual difference between the 8K per month Shopify store versus the $8 million per month Shopify store? In this video, we are going to break down all the mistakes that this store on the left, which is barely profitable, is making, and all the things that they can learn from this high-end Shopify store. Even though they're selling the same product to the same niche, one store is way more profitable than the other. So what are all these things that they can take from this store and implement so that they increase their profitability? The first thing comes down to this bestseller label along with the star rating widget. The thing is that when you are selling this type of elegant products, you cannot just slap some widget like this that has this pop in and pop out feature, because it really looks unprofessional and you start appearing to your customers like a typical drop shipping store. And for that reason, they start trusting you less and they just abandon your product page thinking that you might scam them or something like that. So what you want to do, you want to have a very professional design, just like this website on the right. You can see how they have this bestseller. It really looks minimal, but still stands out with that blue color and is still in the tonality with their colors. And therefore, you communicate that this is the bestseller, but you're still not having some widget that pops in and out, just like a typical drop shipping store. Then the next thing comes down to this star rating widget. Once again, you cannot just put like emojis, 5 of the emojis from the Mac. You cannot put the emojis here. What you want to have a professional website. You want to have the stars that are bringing the credibility and trust, and you want to be more specific with your reviews, not just like 8K plus happy customers. You can see on the right how this store does it. They have these reviews, they have professional stars that are matching their brand color. So therefore, it's just inconsistency. And you can just see how nicer the website on the right looks, because a nice design is one of the ingredients for the higher conversion rate, especially if you're selling to the apparel niche. If you have a bad design, your customers will think that you're a scammy website. If you have a good design, they will see that you're a credible brand, you're a professional brand, and subconsciously they will start trusting you more. Another thing is that when you click on this, nothing happens, where on the high-end store, when you click on this, it scrolls down to the reviews section so that you can read all the reviews and see what other customers are saying. I saw that you have all these reviews at the bottom, but your star rating widget is not clickable. And the thing is that a lot of people just click on this and want to see reviews, want to see what other people are saying. But when they're not scrolled down to this section, they just think that you don't have reviews, which is another red flag. So they don't trust you. When you are being more specific with your reviews, for example, 8,000 happy customers, 0.6 out of the 5, you are appearing again more credible because you are showing specific numbers, and when you're specific, people subconsciously start trusting you because you know your numbers and you're being as transparent as possible. So very important thing when it comes to the trust and credibility, and this is above default, which is the most important part of your product page. The next thing is that it's a good thing that you have these color swatches here. But the thing that I would definitely change is this part here. This looks just like a complete mess. It's way too big. It communicates too many things. And once again, we have the emojis. We have even this emoji. So how can you sell these elegant products like this? Have a really nice images, but then you have this money emoji. Like I would never trust this website. So what you need to do, you need to get completely rid of this or just make it smaller, communicate less things. You can see how this big box is just eating the add to cart button. So the add to cart button here looks like a completely unimportant button here, which is very bad here. And it's a good offer that if they buy 2, they will get a discount. If they buy 3, they will get 1 for free. If they buy 4, they will get 2 for free. But you definitely need to communicate this way better. It takes too much real estate and it looks like a scammy website with all these emojis. I think you can even get rid of this section here and have it as a label. Then when they click on it, it will expand as a pop-up model so that they can learn more about it. So definitely I think that is hurting your conversion rate, and especially with these emojis here. Now let's see how this high-end store is doing this. You can see they have these offers. You can see how nice this looks like. You can just click on it and it slides and it gives you all the information that you need. You can click here and it will take you to the collection page so that you can explore more products. So just compare this design on the left and the one on the right. Which of these two will bring you more credibility and trust? Obviously the one on the right. Now I saw that you have here 5-day free trial, which is an amazing thing. It's kind of the refund policy that you have, but it's just way too below. You have all these informations like key highlights and unimportant things that are here standing and taking up your real estate. You need to put this information way more up so that more people see that if they don't like the product, they can return it completely for free. They will get their money back. And this will emphasize your offer earlier in the customer journey, so more people will see it. And if more people see it, more people will understand it, and therefore more people will buy it because it's a good offer to have here. Another thing is that I know that for your audience, it's very important to have the cash on delivery as a payment method, but you don't communicate it nowhere. So a lot of people will just wonder if they can do the cash on delivery, and you don't have the icon for that. You have these trust seals here, and I will cover that in the next point. But you need to have somewhere that it's cash on delivery and that they can pay it upon delivery. You can see how this brand is doing this. They have these delivery details. They have the cash on delivery, 7-day easy return exchange, and worldwide shipping. So this is a huge, especially for your market. You want to have this here. And when you squeeze down this part, we will pull this more up, and you will have more real estate to communicate all these important things such as cash on delivery and the thing that we have covered here, the 5-day free trial. Another thing regarding this value proposition, it's a really good thing that you have it, but when you are reading this, even on the mobile, you can see it's just too small. This font, I don't know what's this font, is it like 8 pixels? You really need to make it bigger. You need to optimize for the clarity, not for the nice design here. It's more important that your customers understand that the delivery is free and it's fast and that it's a secure payment or whatever. So just by increasing this font size, more people will understand what they will get, and therefore you will increase your conversion rate. So let's see how this 8-figure Shopify store is doing this. You can see they have this just here below the star rating widget, and you can see their icons look just way more professional than yours, and for that reason they are bringing more trust and credibility to their visitors, and more people buy from them. It's a really good thing that you have this size chart here. It looks really nice. It brings a really good explanation of the sizes and everything. Let's see how the 8-figure store does this. You can see very similar, so great job on that. If you're selling to the apparel, you definitely need to have this, and I really like the way that this is explained. I'm sure this helps you with increasing your conversion rate. Now let's click on the add to cart to see how the cart drawer look like. I like the thing that you have maintained the simplicity and the clean design here. It's very clear what's the product that's added to the cart, which is very important for the cart drawer. But what you should definitely do, you should get rid of this on the bottom, which is the order special instructions. I'm pretty sure that below 1% of people are writing you this, and this is just taking you unnecessary real estate here. I would definitely get rid of this. And when you get rid of this, you will get more real estate in your cart drawer, which means that you will have more room to put some of the upsells, cross-sells, your other products. And especially as you have this offer there, if they buy more, they will get more. What you want to have here is then all the upsells here. Then on the top, some kind of threshold, which will incentivize them to buy more visually, so that they see if they buy one more, they will get this. If they buy 2, they will get another tier. So this is very important in the cart drawer, because at that point, they're showing that incentive to buy from you. And what you need to do now is just to give them more and more products and incentivize them with incentives like you have, that if they buy 2, they will get a discount. If they buy 3, they will get a free product. So just by having a visual representation of that here will significantly help you with increasing your average order value and ultimately how much you profit with your Shopify store. So that's it regarding this video. I hope you find it useful. The priority should be to get the design more serious, more elegant according to your niche. You cannot have all these tools and designs that are making your store look like a drop shipping store. You want to appear like an credible store that is selling to an elegant niche. And after that, I would definitely suggest you to redesign this here and to make it look more credible with more clarity, and to definitely try to incentivize your customers in the cart drawer to add more and more product, and suggest them what products they can add to the cart so that you increase your AOV and how much you profit from your Shopify store. So that's it for this video. I hope you find it useful. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to receive my free trainings, click the link down below and watch the next video that will help you with increasing your conversion rate.